Okay, my videos are supposed to be usually a happy-go-lucky video. Yay! That's not for this case. This time, it's gonna be a sad video. It kind of made me cry while I was making it. Okay. This video, okay, some of you might know and some of you might not. If you are a big Marvel fan, you'll understand. And probably feel the same pain I do. A few months ago, the best Marvel artist, he should be the creator, the great Mr. Marvel, aka Stan Lee. And so today I made a poem and a map dedicating for him. And first, I just run through his legs. Mr. Stan Lee himself, holding a paintbrush. Mr. Lee, I do you farewell. Hopefully, we're making people laugh, people cry, people mad, and people joyful in the other world. So hopefully, you are loved by everyone, and everyone who loves you will do great in their life. Mr. Lee, I bid you a farewell. Now to start off my poem. Stan Lee was a great man. He created so many characters, good or bad, or even a mixture of both. Stan Lee was amazing. Everybody loved him, either a Marvel fan or a DC fan. Stan Lee was loved by everybody. Even if you love the X-Men, you still love Stan Lee. Stan Lee first created an X-Men hero named Cyclops. Cyclops was his favorite Marvel hero. And so here is artwork I did for Cyclops. And Cyclops and all of the X-Men, including this bad boy Deadpool, they were his favorite bunch of superheroes. He made them to show that even people with disabilities can be super. And don't let anybody hold you back. Next up is Hulk. The Avengers are one of the most very known heroes in the world. Or maybe just in the US, wherever you're watching. Stan Lee has made great things with the Avengers, like the new Avengers Infinity Wars, Black Panther, and any other movies. Stan Lee has created every single one, which I bid him good luck. And the Hulk, it was to show I forgot. But I know that Stan Lee loved the Hulk. Okay, here is a Justice League member. brings out the worst in several of you. It's Batman. Batman was one of the first heroes Stan Lee's ever made. But the first was Superman. But sadly, he's not on this list. Okay, next up, another Marvel character, Captain America. Now, Captain America, he was Stan Lee's favorite Avenger. I know that from fact, that Captain America was his pride, other than Cyclops. Next up, we have the Justice League symbol, standing for Batman. Now, Stan Lee, he loved the Justice League. No matter what they do, he loved them. Next up is Venom, the hero you love to hate. The villain you love to hate and hate to love. Stan Lee, this was one of his favorite villains. And I should know, who doesn't love a villain who's awesome and kind of an anti-hero, just like Deadpool. Next up, we have Iron Man. Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, was beloved by several people, but the person who loved him most other than Captain America was, you know him, Mr. Marvel. Okay, getting on theory here. Next up, we have one of Stan Lee's favorite gods. You know him. You probably love him from Thor Ragnarok, and probably only that. He's Thor. Now, Stan Lee, he loved Thor. He loved that pretty much everything about him. And last up, and a giant purple truck. The weird guy, the guy who was awesome until he took off his helmet in the Infinity War, Thanos. Now, Thanos, he was an all-time baddie. He'd been in several of Mr. Marvel's comics. Even him and Venom has even been in a comic. When Venom and Thanos combined, they created pretty much the ultimate villain. The villain that would pretty much destroy the world and everything that you know. And finally, the sad part. I hate to do this. Goodbye, Mr. Lee. Goodbye, Mr. Marvel.